In what is becoming an increasingly polarized election campaign, the focus so far has been on provocative speeches with key leaders with strong communal undertones. But what has slipped under the radar is a far more widespread and no less disturbing phenomenon of a deluge of political ads in the Urdu newspapers, which make barely concealed, in some cases open appeals for the Muslim vote, showing a casual disregard for violating election laws which forbid any appeal on grounds of religion.
In a shocking instance, Inqilab, the leading Urdu daily, carries a fatwa against AAP candidate Ashutosh, issued by a Maulana Naeemul Qadri, who says he's a city qazi with Lucknow's well-known Firangi Mahal seminary. The fatwa says that Ashutosh, in his blogs, has spoken in support of anti-Islamic voices like Salman Rushdie and Taslima Nasreen. It warns that any Muslim voting for AAP should think of consequences.
I can tell you that I'm getting overwhelming response and people are positively with me. Such kind of things will never have an impact. The people have changed, the minorities have changed, their mindset have changed, and those who are trying to influence voters through these kind of things are going to be surprised and they are going to be hugely disappointed. Again, I'm saying this is ridiculous, this is baseless.
A not-so-subtle targeting of minority votes in this ad featuring Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Ahmed Patel and Minorities Minister K. Rahman Khan, congratulating the UPA cabinet for one of its last decisions, the handing over of 123 prime properties in Delhi to the Waqf board. The ad also comes close to violating a ban on publicizing government achievements once the model code is in place. It appeared on the 6th of March, a day after the EC announced election dates. But by getting the ad issued by 3 obscure Muslim organizations, such messages hope to bypass potential violations.
Yes, these are front organizations, front leaders whose names are used to give this kind of ads and to give this impression that there is a upsurge and support for the Congress party and its decisions.
On the pages of Sahara Urdu is one of the most blatant appeals on religious grounds, issued by the Jamiat-e-Ulema Hind, one of India's leading Islamic organizations, which asks Muslims to vote for RLD leader Ajit Singh.
जब आप अपील करते हैं अपनी कम्युनिटी को, आप इस तरह वोट करें, उस तरह वोट करें, तो ये क्या खुद में एक कम्युनल बात नहीं हो जाती?
कैसे कम्युनल बात होगी? मैं अपनी कम्युनिटी को अपील कर ही नहीं रहा हूँ. मैं तो आपसे बार-बार कह रहा हूँ, मैं सारे हिंदुस्तानियों की बात कर रहा हूँ, देशवासियों की बात कर रहा हूँ.
The head of the Jamiat is Maulana Mahmood Madni, who himself was a Rajya Sabha member of the RLD. The BSP's Muslim candidates are not even using proxies to appeal to Muslim voters. Shakil Saifi, a BSP candidate from East Delhi, whose ads are splashed on the front page of every Urdu paper, asks for the people of the same faith to vote for the BSP. Another BSP candidate, Haji Abdul Sami, contesting from northeast Delhi, addresses the Brotherhood of the Faith or Biradar-e-Millat to vote for him.
See, this appeal on grounds of religion, anything which promote any enmity between different groups or different religions, it's apart from being a violation of the Model Code of Conduct, it's also a criminal offense. So we will have to go through all this and see whether any case for violation of Model Code of Conduct or in terms of commission of an cognizable offence is made out.
Go through the deluge of appeals and ads in the Urdu press, and it appears that political parties, either directly or by proxy, have little regard for election law which prohibits the seeking of votes on communal lines. With Neha Masi and camera person Xavier, Srinivasan Jain for NDTV.